Well, 5 years since the Fours last got their result. It was pre-pandemic, 12th of March 2020. A certain Alex Ditchburn and Fraser Garden were in that squad that day. And then we had the Freeze. Well, it's just been a mixture of results over the past 3 years. But they're looking to banish the demons of maybe, hopefully, with a win today. It's Freeze versus Fours here at the Rye. And, well, anything could possibly happen. Welcome to BUCS FC Freeze versus Fours. It's live.
To be fair, I didn't think I'd get the BBC job anyway. Well, a very warm welcome everyone to BUCS FC Freeze versus BUCS FC Fours. Over the next hour, I've got goals, assists, bad challenges and tackles, and a football that would probably make Pep Guardiola sweat. All in our highlights over the next hour. So, without further ado, it's time to commence the pitch walk. We've got interviews with Gene Tipping and JJ Harrell, today's captains, and also many, many more special guests. So, without further ado, let's go pitch side and talk to Gene and JJ.
Well, we're Gene Tipping here with the Freeze captain. What have we got in store potentially from you today?
From me personally, looking for a couple of goals, maybe a couple of assists, but overall just a good performance from the team and it'll be a good competitive game.
To the team sheets you put out last night, apparently there's been a lot of changes, but you brought in Jake Ambridge-Wood. For the first time in a long time we've seen Jake play. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm excited, looking forward to him to get back on the pitch. He did me a big favour last night, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Last minute signing.
When you say big favour, can you elaborate?
Oh, I don't think I can. I think that's for behind the scenes.
We'll keep that off the camera. You put Thompson on the bench today as well. Is he going to be is he going to be coming on, getting some minutes?
Oh, absolutely. He'll be a bit of a menace. You know, he's got pace, he's got strength. He'll cause some issues.
And are you on penalties once again? Are you going to be on the score sheet?
I shall be on the score sheet if there is a penalty.
There we are. Gene Tipping, thank you very much.
Cheers.
All the best. Just a few questions for the media. JJ, how are we feeling today?
Confident. I think the Fours are going to get the win. Gene stinks, so yeah.
I know, we've just done the interview. I've just had to spray some judgment over it. You've got Scott Beckford in goal. He was an injury doubt. Are you trusting him in today to stay fit?
Yeah, you can trust Ferty Wap. You know, he sees everything that comes his way. Yeah, I don't know. I've got good faith in him. Good faith.
And you've got Manuel in there as well. Are you thinking he's going to be a key part of the game today?
Yeah, I think he will be. I'm looking forward to him and Gene having a clash on the pitch. I think it's going to be a good one.
And you've got Shiraz as well. Is he going to be playing up front?
Yes.
Key goal threat?
Shiraz is our number 9, along with Ethan. Ethan, obviously Shiraz is going to pull the man away. Ethan's going to cut in. So I think those two are going to be a deadly pair.
Perfect. Thank you very much, JJ. All the best for the game.
Thank you.
I've never seen the suit match the hair, but Ethan Hutchison, how are we doing today?
I'm very good. How are you?
Well, very well. You're on the sideline today. You're enjoying the build up to this?
No, it's empty. What is this?
Where are the women?
What is this? Well, my missus is here, but she's run away. She came wearing headphones like an autistic iPad kid.
We all came wearing headphones this morning.
Where?
We're one of them. There we are. Anyways, so what is in the bag?
A present. For me and you. It's called a cool shot that you have to do with me right now.
Oh, I love that, Ethan. I love that.
I haven't had breakfast.
I don't care.
Cheers.
Good point. That's why I've got on more.
Thank you. Ethan Hutchison, a man of his alcohol. And to be honest with you, that's a lot of Koppenberg. And there's a lot more shots. I'm not going to take any more part, otherwise I might throw up. I had a bacon bap at Wellingborough train station. That's pretty much it. But as a former chairman, you know, you've seen the Freeze, you've seen the Fours.
I've played in the Freeze.
And you played in the Freeze as well. You're a legend of the Freeze.
Fucking too right.
Oh, you rooted it.
Yeah, here we go. Right. Carry on.
It's all right. We'll interview you in a minute. Right, well, very nice. I've lost my train of thought. What were you thinking about this freeze lineup today? Is it as good as the one you were in maybe 2 years ago?
Oh, no chance. Our freeze a couple of years ago would probably the twos now. Confidently. Very confidently.
The twos, there we go. And your score prediction for today?
0-0.
You think you're definitely 0-0?
Yeah, it's going to be one of them.
That's one after me. But anyway, thank you very much, Ethan. I'll let you get sorted. I'm loving the pink suit as well, by the way. Love you too.
Thank you. You pitched already? No, I've only had 2 shots.
Well, there's one man we definitely need to speak to today, and it is Chairman Mr. Michael Simpson, and we're going to go over and find him now. He's with Max Brinsmead. We've also got plenty of people here. We're going to try and interview as many people as possible. Max, how are we doing? You keeping well?
Yeah.
Score prediction today?
0-0.
0-0.
Yeah.
A lot of people predicting a draw. Ed, how are we doing? You keeping well?
Good. How are you?
What's the score prediction for today then?
1-0 fours.
1-0 to the fours. Michael, it's good to see you. How you been? So I'm going to get a hug as well. I missed you. What is your score prediction?
2-0 fours. Up the downfall, Gene.
The downfall of Gene. Interesting. Mr. Salola, you're dressed like the England manager. That's it. That's definitely an England tie. Did you nick it off Gareth Southgate?
No, I bought it.
You bought it?
Yeah.
Oh, is it off the England website?
Nope.
Can you link me later? I need to get one, just in case. What's your score prediction for today?
3-2 fours.
3-2 fours. Who do you think's getting the goals?
Ethan. Ethan will get 2 for the fours. I say Shiraz will get 1 as well. And I say Gene will get the 2 for the threes.
Very nice. Right, thank you, Say. Mr. Dawson, how are we?
Good to see you again, all good.
Good to see you again. How's everything been?
Lovely stuff.
Right, score prediction for today then?
I'm going for a 4-4 score draw, and I'm saying the fours are winning it on penalties.
We
It
are.
better be pens if there's a draw.
We do have the potential for penalties today, of course, but penalties are, of course, an option at the end of the 90
No
minutes.
draws in this fixture.
And well, no draws in this
There must be
fixture,
one
certainly.
winner.
It's got to be bragging rights, 100%.
Exactly, 100%.
Who do you think's going to be man of the match then? Fours and threes?
Well, for the threes, I'm going for Mr. Well, anyone but Gene. I would say, I'm trying to have a look over here. I'm saying, oh bloody hell, I can't recognise any of them.
They're almost like specks in the.
Is that Jay Cambridge in goal?
That is Jay Cambridge in
You know
goal.
what?
He's
Despite
confirmed
conceding 4 goals, I'm going for a Jay Cambridge masterclass.
Very nice, Jake in there. But yeah, very nice. And you perform with threes, aren't you?
Last year.
Twos last year.
Don't
I
know
thought
all
you
about
played for the
Jake.
threes, but you know all about Jake very well. So
I do, yeah.
do you trust him if he's behind you?
I mean, yeah, not too sure it'd be a clever move, but you know, what can you do? He's against the fours, so he's got some hope. That being said, I'm going for the fours win, and I'm going for Mr. Ethan Robinson, hairline, for a brace and man of the match performance.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Ollie. Dan the man, how are we doing? You're going to join our panel in a moment, but we're going to get your opinions anyway. What do you think about today then? Are you happy? Are you thinking good about the threes and the fours?
Looking forward to this. I think this is going to be a great day. You know, you've got loads of people out. You've got booze as well, which is always a great idea. I am here hoping for a fours win and a Gene head loss.
A Gene head loss, okay. And well, we'll get your opinion on the panel in a moment. We've got some questions for you in a moment. But make yourself comfortable. You only just arrived, so we'll catch you in a moment, Dan. Well, that's the opinions of some of the BUCS FC players here today, and well, not bad at all, is it? Good crowd, and 90 minutes of football ahead. See you in a moment.
Here's your lineups then for BUCS FC threes versus fours. Well, starting out with the threes, Jay Cambridge Wood starts in the net. He returns after a lengthy absence. Thompson, Johnston, Dennett and Deverell in the back four. Look out for Thompson. Johnston will be looking to make a big impression here today. Dineen, Lowell and Palmer make up the midfield three. Look out for Dineen. He's going to be quite key in that midfield. And then look out at the front. Ickaber, Wickers and Tipping. Tipping the captain, looking to feed in River Wickers up front. And well then, for the fours, it's a big surprise. Well, not really. Scott Bedford in the net, the hero from last year's varsity. Gasic, Harel, Hocker and Zemenko. Look out for Harel and look out for Gasic too. This could be quite an interesting day for them. Tupper at the back in central defensive. He's going to be looking to feed through balls forwards to Axon Oliveira. Oliveira, one of the main stars of the fours for generations. And well, he's going to be looking to make some magic for Ethan Robertson, Ali and Tomacic up front for the fours. So then, 90 minutes, What could possibly happen here? The frees kick us off then for the derby. Well, this could be the biggest game of the year for these two teams. Everyone wants some points, whether they're shared or taking them all. Ambridgewood already under pressure from the fours and taking it quite nicely. And a bit of a clash between the two captains already. Honours shared even, but I think there might have been a bit of a shoulder in the barge in the back there. And yes, there was. Shiraz with the corner, trying to bounce it low inside the 6-yard box, but doesn't get there. Oh, lovely piece of skill from Shiraz. Can he go all the way? Not quite enough. Well, he gave it a good go. Shiraz, that's incredible skill to keep it away. Well, the man walking in the background there, you can see Alex Ditchburn was captain the last time the Fours won a game on the 12th of March 2020. 3-1 win away at Kingston. And well, Freeze putting on the pressure, and Nikita's lost the ball, and well, JJ can't do much about that either. Here we go then, the Freeze inside the box now, and well, Rao got in the way in the nick of time. Corner coming in then, bouncing dangerously, and well, Gene couldn't get a touch on it. Well, a tale of two teams, and well, I think Scott Bedford's having a laugh today. Having a very good laugh. He doesn't feel pressure, and well, I think River Wickers is about to come on. Portsea arrived late to the game. Headed clear. Out by the Fours, and the Fours rushing Deverell and Thompson. Ball coming in, and Bedford collects quite nicely. Nice and easy for the keeper, who basically won them varsity last year. Got them an all-important draw on the Sunday against Roehampton. Here come the Fours again. Shiraz dispossessed, and referee trying to keep it away. Ball goes forward and into the gloves of, well, possession of Ambridgewood. And Rao knocks it on. Falls now for Tipping. And Tipping knocks it forward, a brilliant ball. It's in here, and maybe the freeze. Oh, a close one. A very close one, and Nikita's trying to get the ball away, and he does effectively. But Scott Bedford got a crucial touch on that. Great stop, and well, Nikita in the end got there. I think Robinson wants the ball, but doesn't get the ball. Deverell knocks it behind for a corner. Robinson with the corner. Whipped in nicely and cannoned away by Deverell. He's going to fall back for Robinson again. Robinson and Deverell right in the back, and well, referee's going to have something to say about that. He's brought it for a foul. Ball coming in, Ambridgewood punches away. Tomacic can't get there first time. Hammered in first time this one. And well, Manuel, it dropped for him. And Thompson knocks it in his own net. But Manuel will claim it. The Fours lead at the Rye in the derby. Manuel Oliveira, BUCS FC's Portuguese star, with the Gokaresh celebration. And well, he's been a player of a generation for the Fours and puts the chef's kiss on a fine goal. A great save by Ambridgewood in the first place, and just unfortunate that Thompson can't keep it out. We haven't seen much of Ben Johnson yet, and well, I think we've seen enough of him now. Referee's going to call him over. And well, Oliveira was clattered through. Well, I think Ben Johnston might have a stern talking to with the referee. Robinson. Ball chipped all the way in, and Shiraz Ali again. Oh, Jake has spilled it, and well, he's very, very lucky, that boy. And well, it's defenders that are applauding him for it. A dodgy mistake in the first place from the freeze. Ball comes in, and Bridgewood gets there this time. Tomacic can't get there once again. And now Wickers. Punts it forward, and well, Nikita wins the foot race. Oh no, Scott Bedford, you can't do that. You cannot do that. Too naughty from Scott Bedford, and well, Gene tries some range and can't even get it on target. Headed towards and headed down into Neen, got it away from Oliveira. Like the idea. Freeze now, looking to build with Chris. Gary knocking it forward. Freeze getting there again. Here's Thompson. Thompson once more. Gary heads clear. Tries to hack it away, but can't get there. Here's Gene tipping. And great save this time again, Scott Bedford. And well, I think Gene will be very happy with that one. Tomacic knocking the ball in, and Robinson almost got there, but Ambridgewood got there first. And a couple of games between the two of them. Well, a long ball, and Raoul will get there first. Cleared by Bedford. And now Fours look to counter and break. Falls for Gene tipping this time. Gene knocking it back, and Gene now on a run. Trying to break through. Gene tries to chip the keeper, and Raoul has to get off the line. And it's a great stop from the two. Gene wants a penalty, but I don't think he'll get it. Saying he pulled on the shirt, and Gary giving the finger towards Gary. Thompson. Freeze back on the ball again. It's away by Gary. Shiraz Ali bringing it forward for Robinson, and Robinson, and well, a touch gone too far again. Ambridgewood holding the play, slowing it up a bit. Big boot from Ambridgewood, and it's brought all the way forward now to Gene tipping. Gene cuts inside, tries the shot, it's parried by Bedford. Chris on the end of it. The Freeze equalise on the stroke of half time, and well, a bit of fortune in there as well. But Chris gets an important goal that the Freeze really needed. A good strike in the first place from Gene, but Bedford parried it.
Well, not a bad first half then, gents, at all. What do you think? You were on the other side. We saw you from far on. Yeah. But what did you think?
I think the Fours have made a solid start. I think they've been unreal. They've been all over the threes. And what a finish, can I say, by Manuel. Feeding off scraps, but he's pulled up and giving Gene a right taste of his own medicine. Smashing it in the net. Unbelievable stuff. I think the Fours are going to push on from this. They've had a strong half. Unlucky to concede just before half-time, but I think so far the Fours are taking the win for me. Yep.
We'll talk about that Manuel goal from you, Dan. You think you've scored a few goals in your time? I think you've got, what do you think about Manuel's goal? It was picking it off, wasn't it? But
he's a poacher. That's what he does. That's what he does. I have to say, he's taken it well. Obviously, the chance is there, and he's just flown through it. So, apologies.
Apologies for the language. It's not anything we've not heard already from Dan Hill, but
He's connected well, and he's put away the chance that was coming. So,
not bad. Michael, you've overseen two of your teams. Who do you think's doing better at the minute?
I've got to say the Fours, but I've got to question the captain of the Fours. He's always subbing himself off. That's his job. He's got to stay on the pitch. That's his job. That's his job. What was he playing at?
I completely agree. I mean, we're going to talk about the keepers for a moment, because Scott Bedford, he's been outstanding. I think you've got to give hats to him. Dan, what do you think?
I mean, Scott's been unreal for me. Like that Cruyff turn he done just over here. unbelievable. Like, who else is going to do that other than Scott Bedford? He's one of a kind. He's special. He's a truly special player.
And Jake Ambridge-Wood, he's had a good few saves as well. He's been quite crucial for the Frees, especially in that defence. But do you think he's struggling with who's in front of him, or do you think he's getting that support?
I think with Jake Ambridge, it's a tough one because obviously, he is a boss baby, of course. But I think between the two keepers, Scott just edges it for me, not because of the Cruyff turn, but he actually knows how to keep it inside of the line, unlike some keepers. And I think, some of the fent helps a little bit, but so it's not quite a fair contest. But I think both keepers have kept their roles quite well. But I think Scott in the battle of the keepers just edges it for me. And I'm not talking about any...
I'd just like to say Fent is a very popular energy drink in South Korea.
Sorry, Wesley.
So,
Wesley, just to butt in as well, just to add on to that point. You've got to question Jake. What's he got a knee brace on? He's not played for 7 months. How's he injured?
Do you think then it's a bit like too soon? Do you think to return? Do you think there'll be a change in the back in the second half?
I think in regards to the keeper, when the football's left him, that's what I think, and he should retire. Keep the super job.
In terms of Jake, he's got an absolute legend of the game. BJ right in front of him. So I think it's always going to be easy to say Boss Baby's had a few good saves, but in general, I think when you've got the likes of BJ in front of you, you're feeding off. You've got legends of the game in front of you. It's just easy stuff for him, really.
I'm going to talk about the Frees goal for a second, Dan, because you saw the Frees goal. It's tough at the end of the day, I think, for Scott to handle, because there's only one guy in that goal. But do you think that goal was worthy, deserved? Do you think at the end of the half?
The Frees have had 1, 2, maybe 3 chances, but unfortunately for Scott, then that was trickled in. It's a shame to concede because it was a great save beforehand, I think. But no, it's unfortunate.
Well, and what do you all think for the second half then? Do you think we've got a game on our hands at a 1-1 at the half-time break, 45 more minutes to try and maybe get a goal, do you think?
Well, I think it's all to play for. I think it's 2 equal teams, although the Fours are slightly edging it a little bit. I think, get some fresh legs on maybe. I think get Big JJ on. He made a couple dodgy moments, but I think, it's all part of the game. He's always naming the headlights maybe. Just needs to calm down, just a little bit. And
Michael, do you agree?
I agree. I think if he keeps pulling his trousers up, then he can fucking get on with a good half there. If he keeps his shorts up, they'll keep on going.
He's come off a strong win at the World Darts Championships, but I think, he just needs to settle down a little bit and keep his head in the football game. This ain't darts, but,
someone's got to make a name for themselves here. And
Exactly.
my money is not on Gene. That's what I'm saying.
Well, the only double one we'll be getting this game is hopefully a second Fours goal in the second half. But Dan, you thinking the same as well?
I'm thinking we've got a cracker of a second half lined up for us. We've had chances at both ends, and I just think that we've got ourselves a real 45 minutes to buckle in and enjoy. So,
well, there we have it, gents. We'll see you again at the full-time whistle, but we'll head over to the crowd and we'll try and get some people's opinions at the end of full-time. But for now, enjoy the second half, and we'll see you in a moment.
Terrific.
Lovely stuff, gents.
Thank you very much. Ethan Hutchison, former chairman, and well, I think there's first team captain as well.
Hello.
You see any players today who are actually kind of taking your eye off the first team, or are you just going to take your eye off the ball, I think, today and have a drink?
Well, it's my 21st birthday tonight, so gonna get steaming. But hairline.
I forgot. Happy birthday for you for tomorrow. It's tomorrow, isn't it?
Yes.
We'll be there at midnight. Well, no matter what.
So Ethan hairline has been stupendous today. Stupendous.
Well, you've been right on that line. You've been watching him. He's been absolutely brilliant. He knows where the line is, especially on his hair as well. So it works out quite well.
That's outrageous. Yes, he does know where the line is. But first of all, I'd like to introduce hopeful varsity captain.
Yes, I will. We're going to find out the result this evening at 6 o'clock. But of course, this will probably come out at the end of January or February if editing goes well. But Jono, how are you feeling about tonight? You feeling good?
The pressure's nothing. Pressure's for tyres. Me and Jimmy have done very well on the old campaigning side, and we've done all we can now. It's up in the heavens now. It's up to God which way we go.
What are you thinking of bringing varsity this year? Rugby's definitely on, because I've heard the rumours.
It's up in the air. Roehampton. On our side, it's on. We have a squad fit and ready to play, but the is over there in Roehampton.
So what are you going to do if rugby doesn't happen? What, would you play another sport, or would you?
know.
I've heard the badminton team will need some people.
Oh, well, you know, I used to be Olympic champion in badminton back in the day.
I did hear about that, to be fair. Gold medalist.
Yeah, I keep it on the low, but it goes about. But, you know, wherever I'm needed, I'll be.
Well, I'll tell you what, there might be a few spaces on the freeze after this game today, so we might see you at football, maybe we'll see.
As long as I go up front, that's the only place I play.
I can imagine you as a forward, to be fair.
I've hit a bicycle kick every now and again, you know what I mean? So.
Well, all the best.
Thank you, Squire.
I'll see you later. Best of luck for the vote.
Well, second half of possibilities, and I think maybe River Wickers there was just sold a dummy by the referee to kick off the second half, and eventually the Fours do get there and get going. But one moment of brilliance could be the difference over the next 45 minutes. Two sides, it depends who wants it more, and maybe the Freeze want it more here already. Here we go. Straight in, and, well, wide of the mark already. Gene now. Free kick sent in, and bouncing dangerously, and it comes off Nikita, but it's in. The Freeze at the back post have bundled it home. And Chris has one more, and I think the Fours are looking to the linesman. But Gene whipped the ball in, and, well, it did bounce dangerously, and, well, an unfortunate turn of events. Manuel Oliveira. Ball played forward. Tried to find a man, but didn't get there. Here's Wickers. Battling with Tupper. Beaten. Oliveira. Lovely feet to take that away. Here's Robinson now. Well, Ethan Hutchison said in the half-time break he was dangerous down the left-hand side, and, well, Ben Johnston in the walls again. And I think might have got... Well, maybe, I think a free kick will here, coming here. Yes, it is. Manuel Oliveira. Sends it straight through, and Jake Ambridge with his feet, and perfectly placed by Manuel. Here we go then, Fours on the attack again. Beats Deverell, and now, here we go. Fours on the left. Breaking inside the box now, and Chris gets it out for a corner. What could possibly be going through that man's mind? A goal would change things. Getting them back on level terms and maybe swing momentum, but the Fours currently looking like they want it more. And confident and unworried faces in the Freeze. Tupper will take this corner kick. Thomas whipped in, it's a beautiful ball, and, well, headed away by Chris, who's the main aerial threat. Manuel Oliveira beaten to it by Wickers, who's striding forward, and now the Freeze can attack again. Rao got there the first time. Ball looking to come in now. Ball going into the box, bouncing dangerously, it's there, it's come off their own man, and, well, Scott Bedford is furious. So unfortunate for the Fours. The Freeze will take it, they'll celebrate it. Gene is a very happy man. And I think he's done that celebration a bit too many times. It was unfortunate, the ball came into the box. Both Fours defenders missed it until it fell at the feet. Fours looking to get back in it again. Oh, bouncing dangerously off the bar, and, well, hacked away and hacked clear, and Shiraz. Well, unfortunate there. But what was going on? And Jake Hambridge Wood, that's a very, very lucky. I'm surprised. I would be ripping into my defence if that happened.
They could have had 4 or 5.
Oh, here's Oliveira. Striding down the right. Into Shiraz Ali, lets it run. Here's Robinson. Robinson! What a save that is! Jake Hambridge Wood take a bow. That's goalkeeping at its absolute finest. And, well, Robinson tried to poke it past Ambridge Wood. Ball comes in and, well, Fours won a penalty. I don't think they're going to get it. Referee waves it away. Here's Tupper. Played back. The Freeze won it again. Hit it out and clear. Jean hacks it away. I think the referee gave a foul there. It's an interesting one. Tups brought forward. Ben Johnson knocks it down. Robinson, great feat to take it away. And well, Robinson's in the box now. Back heel towards Shiraz. Shiraz can't get there. Tups. Tups, great strike. Cannons off Johnston. Another corner for the Fours. Brought in. Bit of holding in the area once more. Referee waves it away. Well, Freeze are asking for trouble, and I think the Fours are asking for a penalty. There's that man where you need him on the pitch. And I think he's angered some of the other crowd members by doing that. And well, foul may be given. Ball going in. Robinson. Well, that was Wood. And Deverell didn't need to do much there, but let it go. Tomacic with the throw. And Bauer pushed in the box, and it's Johnston again. And well, a penalty given this time. Third time lucky for the Fours. And well, a chance from the spot to halve the deficit. Well, give it to the captain. Give it to the leader. JJ Harrell steps up. Wide of the post. Wide of the mark. JJ Harrell. It's not gone wrong. It's all gone wrong for the Fours. And he sliced it wide. Ambridge would guess right, but not to be. Deverell, wonderful ball. Bedford gets a foot in and gets it out. Dineen and Oliveira. Oh, that's beautiful from Oliveira. Lovely piece of skill. Straight into Deverell, though. Walk round the back. JJ Harrell. Into Tupper. And that's a beautiful ball to find Robinson on the right-hand side. Robinson's there. Foul may be given here. Thompson and Johnston have clattered into Robinson. And that is going to be a... Tomacic, sorry. And that is going to be a penalty. The Fours have another penalty. And Johnston is furious with the referee. Thompson's trying to plead his innocence too. I don't think they're going to get away with this one. Question is, will the referee reach for his... He's going to reach for his pocket, and I think it's going to be a yellow for Johnston. And well, Scott Bedford, he wants the penalty. He won't let JJ take it for sure, if that's after this past attempt. And I think Johnston has received a yellow, so... Referee lenient, but I think Manuel Oliveira is going to take it instead. It's a set-piece specialist of the Fours. Oliveira now steps up for the Fours. Saved, Ambridge Wood! Brilliant save! Didn't have to dive. It's bouncing dangerously in the box. It's cleared away, and I don't think... Oh, and he's just offside at the end. Ambridge Wood, you lucky, lucky man. What an outstanding save that is. Didn't even have to move. That's 2 missed penalties, and now Robinson's away again. Robinson, ball comes into the box. Ambridge Wood collects. Well, he's been a hero for them today. 20 more minutes, and well, it might be all over, and 3 points for the Freeze. Tups still going forward. What a run this is. What another great ball. Over to Robinson. Robinson all across goal. Oh, it's unfortunate. So unfortunate, but the momentum's just with the Fours now. It's all with the Fours. Bedford with the goal kick. Dineen gets there first. Tupper. Good passing play from the Fours. Switching from side to side. Johnston, poor touch, and Robinson's there, and he's going to hack him down inside the box. It's going to be another penalty for the Fours. Well, Deverell can't believe it. His whole defence can't believe what he's just done. He knows he's on a yellow. And that's it. Ben Johnston off. That's his day done. An early buff if you can find one at the Rye. And well... Oh, I don't know. That's a tough angle. Robinson now. The third taker. Steps up and hammers it home. Robinson halves the deficit. Have they got time? I think the referee said to them, if you get on with it. I think Robinson's more about intimidating Jean. Good penalty. Well then, dying minutes of added time now. What could possibly go on and happen here in this last few minutes? Fours on the attack again and trying once more. And well, a free kick and Deneen's trying to get in his head. I think they're all arguing about who wants to take it because this is a big chance for the Fours.
Why would you want to risk it? You're winning.
And a chance which could see them go level. Chance for a point here. Here's Tupper. Goal. Oh, it's into the hands of Jake Ambridgewood again. Oh, and he's being it. Oh, come on, Jake. Spoiling the fun. And the crowd jeering him for that one. I don't think he's very happy at all. Ambridgewood punts it forward. Have to take it down. Deneen clattering in. Nikita down the right hand side. Shiraz laying it off. Tomicic. Tomicic down the right. Trying to get there. Thompson hacks him down. And well, this could be the last chance. Well, the referee, I think Thompson's going to go into the book as well, and Manuel's trying to get him, maybe getting sent off. I mean, one last man for a last attack, and well, Thompson and Manuel go into the book. One last chance then. Scott Bedford's up. Oliveira to take. Whipped into the box. Brought there. Rouse at the back post is there again! The Fours have got it! They've got the equaliser that they so desperately wanted. And the first points in over 5 years going to the Fours. Raul, you're the magic man here today. The Rye can't believe it. Football at its absolute finest. And I think the referee's also blown for full time. It's the last kick of the game. What a game it's been. And well, Jean is absolutely steaming. And I think there's a war of words as well, JJ and Jean.
Well, gents, what a day that's been. 3-3 at full time. Well, last minute winner for the Fours. And well, that's the Fours' first point on the pitch since the 12th of March 2020. So that's even before I came to uni, before Ed came to uni. All these boys up here, before they all came to uni. The Frees have also got their first point since 2022 in October. To be honest, it's a tough applause for both of those. But anyways, can I just say, we've had three penalties, a red card since we last spoke to you at half time, and well, I put down Frees good win, good goals, and I lost it and got lost in the celebrations. But Dan, we'll start off with you. Of course, what do you think about the Fours penalties? Because it was mix of one, half a dozen of the other, wasn't it? So
absolute cinema. It was unbelievable. From watching on the sidelines perspective, it was a very backwards and forwards sort of game, and then with all the penalties as well, it just made the whole viewing experience that much more exciting.
Who would you say is your man of the match today then?
It's tough to choose. I will give it to. I think Jake had a really good performance in goal. Even though he did let in 3 goals, I think some of the saves he made were out of this world. So
completely agree. Dawson, you've seen Jake and everything. You've seen him a couple of years. What did you think of him today?
I mean, first of all, the 4-2-3s. It's like two blokes to nick your wife, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I mean, I think both teams put on an absolute show, so I just want to give a round of applause. Both teams, absolute entertainment for the supporters. But I think in terms of Jake, I think, you know, he's had a rocky last year with the twos, you know, maybe, you know, pushing slightly above his level, you know, who knows. But today I thought he made a couple great saves, especially with that penalty. And I think, yeah, Scott v Jake, you know, people try and make comparisons, just enjoy him, man, you know.
So I think we'll talk about Scott Bedford a moment as well. Michael, I'm going to put the question to you. Scott, he was denied taking free of the penalties. He walked up every single time and the crowd were kind of geeing him on as well. Did you think that he should have maybe had a penalty? Considering what we just seen in the penalty shootout as well, did you think that was potentially, you know, I'm going to come in the middle, boys, just so I'm going to run round. Do you think that's a big factor?
I think he proved himself in the penalty shootout, but captain couldn't take a risk. He was too busy taking a risk trying to keep his shorts up. So at the end of the day, he has other players on the pitch that could do a better job. They failed. Yeah, that's all they could do.
And Ed, I think you're a former BUCS goalkeeper. You've played in varsities. You've played in, you know, for the Freeze. Did you think that was a Freeze performance to, well, think about or good forget?
Scott Bedford is the greatest keeper of all time that this uni has ever seen. I think he's proved it again and again on and off the pitch, especially at varsity last year and here today. Yeah, that man has to go in the books of BUCS history, I think.
I think I completely agree with you. I want to talk about a red card. Obviously, your defender Dawson. Did you think, you know, Ben Johnston, when he was sent off, did you think that was the right call by the referee?
I mean, I think Ben Johnson, you know, he's gone in a few times, you know, he's made a few decent challenges, but I think at the end of the day, you know, red card, you know, reaction slightly over the top there from the ref. But I think, you know, at the end of the day, we all want to see a good game, and Ben's just gone in with the right intentions. You know, he's tried to win the ball, you know, slightly missed the ball. He's kind of got the man a little bit, but at the end of the day, I think probably the right decision at the end of the day after giving away 3 penalties, but you know.
Dan, do you agree as well? Is he saying the same thing?
I think it's been hard done by. Yeah. I think the red card was harsh. There was definitely a yellow card in there, but 2 of them, nah, not for me.
The refs had it wrong. I think he had a fair few more challenges than him.
I think we should let Ben come on here.
Ben, did you want to? Ben Johnson's with us, everyone. So Ben, do you want to come in in the middle? We'll just have a quick chat with you about it. What did the ref say to you? Did you think it was, you know, serious foul play? Because it almost reminded me a bit. If you've seen the clip of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer against Newcastle all those years ago, you haven't. Everyone's too bloody young, aren't they? Right. But do you think that was a red?
It's never a red. It's never a red.
Yellow?
I don't even think it's a yellow.
Do you think it was just a? So what? Do you clean challenge? Clean tackle?
Yeah.
Right.
Honestly, I think I've been done very hard done by that.
Do you think the red card and the sending off played a part in the result?
I honestly think they paid the ref a little bit.
Well, we'll come back to that a bit later, but thank you, Ben, and we'll see you at the social later. I'd also like to bring in, there's 2 people I'd like to bring in as well, JJ and Scott as well. You can come on in. I think 2 players, the captain of the Fours, and I think as well Scott, who has proven himself massively today. JJ, how do you feel about that today?
Well, I've been with the Fours for 3 years, so to get our first win, ecstatic, over the moon. We played well, we outplayed them during the match. Should have went our way to begin with, but obviously can't control certain things that happen. But Scott, absolute blinding performance, no pun intended.
I hope you're not going to open that here.
Oh, 100%, this is...
Oh,
It is decent!
But no, all seriousness, Scotty actually kept us in that game. Without him... Give me and his,
we got Manuel Oliveira coming in as well.
Without his winning penalty and without the saves he's made, the Fours wouldn't have won that match, so we honestly owe everything to Scott Bedford.
Scott, come on in, have a word with us. I think you've had probably some of the 2 best goalkeeping performances we've probably seen in a long time. How do you feel about that today?
I'm very honoured, of course. be recognised for it as well, and for people to say, "Oh, I've done well." It's always good to boost your mentality as well. So, thank you very much. Very, very appreciated.
You had one brilliant moment in that first half where you decided to Cruyff turn one of the attackers under such pressure, and I think we'll probably put a replay of up on the screen. But I think you've had a good game today. You feel confident about it going forward for the second half of the season?
Oh, 100%. I think today was a good starting point to set off. Obviously, playing against the Threes, being able to kind of come back and obviously come back with a win as well. So happy days. Can't go wrong.
Do you have anything to say to Roehampton University? There we are. Right then, we're going to bring in Manuel Herrera next, and yep, you can come on in, Manuel. Don't worry, you're all fine. Sorry, I can't shake your hand a second. Thank you very much. Right, welcome. It's good game today for you. You've had a nice one. Yeah, you think?
Yeah, it could have been much better if I didn't miss that penalty. But even though the talent of the quality was there, yeah, 2 penalties, yeah, true. The penalty shootout in the end, but that doesn't count. But besides that, it was a great game from the lads. Even though the quality wasn't there, the passion was. And that's how we managed to go from a 3-1 down to a 3-3 and then winning the penalties. So, yeah.
Not bad at all. Are you happy today that there were no dugouts? If it was a funny story, if you were here about 3 years ago, was it two and a half years ago? We were at it was somewhere, King's College, wasn't it? And Manuel decided to stick his boot for a dugout at the half-time break when we were 10-0 down. And to be fair, Manuel's probably one of the most passionate people we've seen play for BUCS FC in a long, long time, and it is that passion that keeps you here at BUCS FC.
Yeah, of course, we need to have passion to play this game, because you could see that you can have all the quality, but in the end, if you don't have passion, you don't win nothing.
So where next? Second half of the season, what do you think?
We'll see. We'll see what's up with us. We still have the varsity, so we'll hope for the best. Last year we almost got the win, and we hope this year we can make history.
Thank you very much, Manuel. Well, enjoy the evening. We'll see you at social later.
Thank you very much.
I hope you can have lots and lots of pints. Do you know I dropped my pen? Must have done. Right. Is there anyone you want? Is there anyone else we'd like to? I think Gene. We haven't had Gene in yet. Come on in, Gene. Last guest of the day.
Oh no! You're ruining it.
Last guest of the day, and then we'll give it a call for the evening. But Gene, a tough day at the office. Obviously losing it late, but and on the penalties as well. Gene, of course, it's a point that I think was needed for the Freeze moving forward in the second half of this season. But how do you feel about today?
No, it was a good game. I'm glad all the lads enjoyed it. It was fun. Not the result, obviously, I wanted, but your line I was. And proud to JJ and the boys I played with in the fours last year, and Scott, obviously. But yeah, no, I'm happy with it.
Accept language like this.
Yeah, I just want to apologise to the viewers for the language. I think it's emotion, but it's yeah. Okay, referee-wise, did you think it was some of the decisions from the ref today were quite harsh, or did you think they were justified, especially the Ben Johnson sending off?
No, I thought the ref actually controlled the game very well. It was just the offside, obviously. But BJ's red card was well and truly deserved. That bloke was very, 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 very silly.
Has he said he didn't think so?
Then he's dumb.
Well, I'll leave that with you, Gene. But, unfortunately about the result today, we wish you all the best and we'll see you at social later.
Shout out to Chris, my man of the match.
And Chris as well, I think man of the match as well. We have had a lot of interviews and we are running out of battery on the camera.
And as you can probably tell, the camera did run out of battery at that exact moment. So, that was great timing. But at the same time, I've got to go now through my thank yous. And to be fair, the person who is mainly responsible for this project and mainly responsible for letting us do this here on Westy TV as well is Leo. Leo Spinks is the mastermind behind the camera and was the entire day, and I just want to say a huge massive thank you to Leo. You can go and watch his BUCS or Nothing series on the BUCS FC YouTube channel, and you can also see what he's been doing with his media company as well. So everything Leo related will be down in the description below. Go and follow him, go and show him all the love and support that I know Westy TV fans can do. Please go and show as much love and appreciation, and you can also watch the penalty shootout there as well that we didn't include on this one. So go and watch that. Great bit of football. Michael and I are on commentary for it. So definitely go and watch it. Go and enjoy it. But from me, I want to say a huge thank you to all the pundits, all the people we spoke to on the day at the Rye. A huge thank you to everyone who popped along to the social in the evening as well. That was really, really good fun. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who kind of has kind of spoken to me over the past month, because it has been a hard probably over a month now. So I just had a very hard Christmas and a very difficult New Year's. So I just want to say a very, very, very big thank you to everyone who's got me out of the house and actually got me doing something and presenting again, which, I've missed doing. I really do miss doing. So really, really happy to do that again. And, well, we may have another round in February. We'll see. But hope to see you all again soon in person. And also, hopefully, we'll have something new on the Westy TV channel soon. But for the time being, I just want to say, well, I can't stop saying thank you, and I never will stop saying thank you to everybody. But a huge, huge thanks, and wishing you all a very, very happy Friday and Saturday, Sunday, or if you're watching this on repeat. Yeah, all the best. Enjoy the end montage. There's a small little thing from over the past few years of being involved in BUCS FC. Yeah. So, should we do it all again in February?
Thank you for the days, those endless days, those sacred days you gave me. I'm thinking of the days I won't forget a single day, believe me. I bless the light, I bless the light that lights on you, believe me. And though you're gone, you're with me every single day, believe me. Days I remember all my life, days when you can't see wrong from right.